Shout out to all the fathers that fall asleep on the couch and wake up and still get it done. All right. Thank y'all, man. I saw it on my own, but I need to respond to Jermell Charlo calling out Errol Spence, calling out Boots. Was it Virgil Ortiz? You would have to ask yourself, did the Canelo money run out? Because all of a sudden, he calling out the world, you know. How much money is owed to him that he never got? Here's what I want you guys to ask PBC fighters when you get a chance, man, that's done pay-per-view or gotten large sums of money. How much does PBC owe you to date? Don't say Al Heyman, because if you say Al Heyman's name, they're going to freeze up, okay? It's just it. They're going to get that glaze in their eyes, and they're not going to be able to respond at all. But if you say, how much did you make? You know, are you owed any money? If you could think of a more clever way, but think of a synonym for PBC and Al Heyman, because allegedly, they ain't get their money. They're still owed millions. They invest, allegedly, they're investing in the company. Allegedly, you know. Hence the reason Floyd does his own business, I heard, you know. David Benavidez done, he didn't cross the pond, that motherfucker crossed the world. David Benavidez, man, that's crazy, dog, that's crazy. So, y'all want to talk about Errol Spence and, what's his name, Jermell Charlo. I told you guys years ago, like to say, this was, you know, like I told you guys, man, I got a mole, man. I got a mole in PBC that tells me everything. However, I knew that this was percolating. That's not a purple lip word. I said because it starts with a P, you know, percolating. You know, they don't know. Purple lip nigga what is that? A lighter color of purple? No, Negroes, percolating and purple is not. They're like, is that the plural form of purple, percolating? They might be calling me dumb because they've never heard that word before, percolating. You know, it's just the purple lip community is like, man, this is a bunch of minutia. Oh, man. I just said words that you may hear once in your lifetime, right? Motherfuckers go to court. Motherfuckers go to court, don't even know the language. Anyways, I digress, man. This fight needs to happen. They need to be on the same card in Texas. This fight needs to be in Texas, okay? They need to fight at the Star Center, main event, co-main event, heads. Errol sells more tickets there, so he's the main event. And they need to fight and hopefully turn it into a bigger venue 4 months down the line. It's simply that, man. Let's not kid and play this. Shout out to that metaphor. Did y'all get that? Let's not kid and play it. And kid and play was best friends. I'm so clever, man. I'm clever when I'm bust a rhyme. I'm clever. Did y'all get the clever metaphor too? Clever? Who made that song? Erykah Badu. Where is she from? I'm too clever, dog. I'm too clever. I'm too witty. I'm too wise. The purple lip, the percolating community is like, this is a bunch of minutia he's talking. I ain't gonna lie. I heard Malik Scott say that word last year, 2 years ago. And I said, I need to start using that word. I ain't heard that word in so long, you know, minutia. It's like a SAT word, minutia. Oh, man. Anyways, Uh, uh, um, yeah. So the fight needs to happen. That's their money pot before they go fighting for belts, because you can always do your um, round robin fights. You know, you can always fight the Ortiz, you can always fight Crawford, you can always fight Boots, but this can be a rivalry. And this could be, and people think it needs to be a worldwide fight. No, Texas could pay for this fight by the damn self, man. Eight, I think this could be an 8-figure fight if both of them come out and knock out credible opponents. You know, I think they could make $20 million. I think this fight could gross $20 million. It'll sell out. Put it in the Star Center, 17,000. You know, uh, do it during football season though. That's all I'm saying. Y'all better come back during football season. That's all I'm gonna say, because now you in that pipeline. You know what I mean? You on that pipe. You get that football pipeline. You can go on NFL Today. What's it called now? You know, if you would have been smart, Texas plays Ohio State, which is the biggest game in college football season opener history that I've ever seen. You know what I mean? I know they used to have those big games on Labor Day Monday, you know, but this is a big fight. You got the Manning brother, you got Ohio State, trying to pay for a championship, man. You got it all, man. You got blue blood, man. It is what it is. So I done said a whole lot. I finished my workout. It's just past midnight here in Los Angeles. And they better get this money. Because I don't care if you're good now, doing bad now, you're going to wish you got that money. You know, with the money you miss out on is similar to when that girl you could have smashed and you're like, man, I don't feel like driving 45 minutes, man. Man, I don't feel like flying her in, man. Man, I got to drive back. I got to go to work in the morning. I got to go train in the morning. When you get 50, 55, 60 years old, it's like everything else, man. You think about things that you could have, should have, would have. Everybody, by the way, go listen to that Brian McKnight song, Shoulda, Coulda, Woulda. It's a hell of a song. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. It's on that U-Turn album. Shout out to my R&B guys. That U-Turn album is his best album, okay? Don't debate me. That's his best album. Fun fact, I used to play basketball with Brian McKnight on Venice Beach when I was younger, when I was in college. What else? That's it. So y'all just need to fight each other, man. That's it, man. Just go fight each other. Get that Texas money. Get that Texas oil money, man. You know what I mean? And you know what they'll call it? I'm gonna help y'all out. I'm gonna really, really help y'all out. When I say I'm gonna help y'all out, I'm gonna help y'all out. This could be like a revenue stream. You could bring it back. Houston versus Dallas. But not just only Houston versus Dallas. You bring back Houston, we have a problem. You bring back Dallas, you make it up Dallas, we have a problem. But here's the catch, man. You attach it to the Space Center and you attach it to the TV show Dallas, because you can't use the Cowboys. They won't allow it. That's trademark, so you can't. But the TV show Dallas, that's how your advertisements should be, you know. Who's JR? Where's JR? I ain't thought of that show in 40 years, dog. It used to come on Friday night, right? I remember, you know, the women in the house used to watch it. Oh, man. All our pro-black aunties had a crush on JR, right? Sick shit, man. We so funny, dog. We so funny. Why would they watch it? Why would they watch it? I don't even know what JR looked like. I just remember the name JR. You know what I mean? Who was JR? And another person, a white person they had a crush on, and I remember this, was Bo. I don't remember what he looked like, but remember Bo from One Life to Live? All our now pro-black aunties, man, that are telling us to do black this, black that. Yeah, man, it's just crazy, man. So, yeah, go ask your auntie that's 65 years old, did she watch Dallas and One Life to Live? How I know about One Life to Live is because my grandmother used to watch One Life to Live. Oh man, and it's funny how you remember fixing the antennas, or you had that little U hook. Y'all remember that little U hook? You had to take it out. You had to get a Phillips screwdriver or a butter knife, and you had to screw it in so the picture would be clear. Frederick, come fix the TV. I'm in the back playing Nintendo, playing Contra, Mario Brothers. But my favorite game was, I remember playing Rambo. I also remember playing NC2A. And I used to be Maryland. They had Joe Smith. You couldn't put the names, but Maryland had Joe Smith. And Joe Smith, I believe, was the best player in the game. And I used to be him. Yeah, man. That's 35. Wow. That's 40 years ago, champ. That's close to 40 years ago. I remember that like it was yesterday. I was in the back room playing Rambo, Contra, up, down, left, right, B, A. Select start if you're playing with two players. And lastly, I remember Mario Brothers. You know how you had to, you get in a dungeon and you had to run and you had to jump on that little skinny island in between the mainlands. You had to jump and you had to land in the air, configure yourself in the air to land on that skinny strip and then jump over. But the guy at the dragon is going, blowing fire at you. Back down memory lane. Ooh. Man, I miss my grandparents, dog. I miss my summers at my grandparents' house, man. Shout out to Curtis Peebles, man, my grandfather, man. Shout out to Curtis Peebles. Anyways, man, I done said a whole lot. I done said a whole lot about everything else but what I was supposed to talk about. So, but anyways, man, I done said a whole bunch of minutia. You know what I mean? All the percolating. Oh man, kid and play, best friends fighting, kid and play, play on words. I'm clever when I bust a rhyme. She's clever. That Erykah Badu song is dope, clever. Go listen to Coulda, Shoulda, Woulda by Brian McKnight, and go listen to Clever by Erykah Badu. And my last question, and I know many of you have cut the video off since then, but why is Erykah Badu the black woman spiritual leader when she got 3 baby daddies? Riddle me that, Batman. Peace.